Good morning, students. Let us continue with our chapter Nature, Purpose and Scope of Business. Today we are going to see what is profession and what is employment. Profession, what it means? Any skilled base knowledge activity you are doing, that is to be called as a profession. So basic character of a profession is that you have to acquire a skilled base knowledge. You have to register yourself with an association runs that profession. You have to find the code of conduct, you have to mean it, and you have to follow it. So let us see the characteristics of a profession. Very special knowledge required is the first character, that you have to have professional degree so that you can be called as a professional. They are going to charge the fees. As they are the professional, they work differently with a different client. They are going to put more efforts for particular client, less efforts for particular client. So it varies from person to person, the client to client, what service they have provided. They are the service provider, so they have to decide on their own independently how much money to be charged from a particular client. It is a human need based services provided by them. For an example, doctor, chartered accountant. When we have a financial need, we visit to the chartered accountant. When we have the medical need, we visit to the doctor. If we have some legal issues, we visit to the lawyers. So they are human need based services they provide. They also help to the industry and commerce. Without a chartered accountant, you cannot run your industry. The whole account finance section is there, which is to be governed, leaded, managed by the professional, that is chartered accountants and all. You have the ICWA appointed people, you have the company secretary appointed people. Without them, you cannot run the company. So they also help to industry and commerce. Independent activity, they are doing work on their own. There is no need for them to work under someone. They are independent body and working independently. They are supposed to obey the code of conduct of the association. Because they are the member, they have to renew their membership number time to time. They have to attend the various conferences conducted by the association, and they have to put active interest in what the association activities are. So they have to obey the code of conduct. Obtain the membership of a professional association. When you want to be a chartered accountant, you have to complete all the three levels of chartered accountancy, that you can say foundation, then there a second level, and the third is a CA final. So intermediate and final, when you complete, you are going to be allotted a membership number. With that membership number, you have to work as a chartered accountant. If you do something wrong or legally, as per the norms of the government, if you do something wrong, your membership number also will be taken back. Capital investment required. They are going to open their office. They are going to manage activity independently on their own. We have already seen they work independently. So capital investment required. You can see the professionals in a society like chartered accountant, doctors, lawyers, solicitors, etc. ICWA are there. Then the MBA and management oriented professionals are there. Many other professional institutions are there. Now let us see that employment. See, everyone don't have that brain by which you are going to be a professional. It's not easy. It's not simple task. Thus to be a professional, you require the hard work and a skill and that attitude towards that particular professional activity. So it's not everyone can do. So then what? Business, you need a huge investment. You are unable. Professional, you need a brain. If you don't have that much, difficult, then what else we can do? We have another option of an economic activity known as a employment. You go for an employment, employee and employer under a contract. They sign a contract on a particular terms and condition. You can employed yourself and served to the particular employer. So that contractual agreement between these two parties make you an employee of that institution. So what is the meaning? Under the fixed rate and under the fixed terms and condition, when an employee and employer sign a contract, an appointment is made of that particular employee by the employer, that is the agreement letter can assure you that you have got the employment. Clear? The characteristics anyone can do. See, you don't require the skill, you don't require the capital investment, means all the rest of the society members, economic activity if they want to do, they can go for employment. So it is open for all and one has to do, because we have to do economic activity to get our bread and butter. They will get as an economic return known as a salary. They are going to get salary which will be upgraded year by year and it is to be enhanced. Over and above salary, they get the gratuity, they get the pension benefit, they get the retirement benefit, they get the bonus and so many other things as per the employer, whatever he want to give, and as per the government rules, whatever to be given, they are eligible to get. Here, they are supporting to run the economic activity in the nation. Without an employee, you cannot run your company, you cannot run your factory, you cannot run your other activities. So you are the leader, owner, manager, but you need helping hand. That helping hand going to be an employee. Here the working under the company management and it is a dependent activity. Employment is a dependent. You are working under someone. You have a boss. You have a particular authority under whom you are supposed to work. Fixed working hours are there. Terms of retirement, conditions of retirement are there. You have even the benefit of the post-retirement. And like this, you have the fixed condition. Whatever written in your employment letter, you are abide to do that work. Employer cannot ask you to do any other work for what you are employed. Here, the working with a contract, as I have explained, that there will be a contract between employee and employer in which the all terms and conditions are written. No capital investment required. You don't have finance, that's why you are working, otherwise you may have your own business. But finance is a problem. Here you can say an example like a manager, worker, officer, all those who are enrolled themselves are known as a employee of that company. See, the two character of a profession and employment, if it is asked in the form of a difference, your difference question of a 3 mark is also ready. It may be asked what is profession as a 2 mark. It may be asked what is employment as a 2 mark, and what is the difference between these two may be asked in a dissection as a 3 mark. So like this, the whole content can help you. Students always have a habit of taking a screenshot of the work what is done here on the blackboard. It is the most short form of the content, that one page is enough to revise and you can go through the quick recap of every content what we are discussing. Like the video, subscribe the video if you are the new, share with your friends and write comment for sure so that we can understand what you are feeling, you are understanding or not, or you may have any question. Thank you.